Welcome, everyone, to the first ever virtual kids auction event. Yes, I'm G. Scott, your MC for this evening.
And I'm Fred Granados, your auctioneer. So glad to be back with each and every one of you. I know we can't be in the big ballroom right now, but this is where we are in your living room. So thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's program, supporting, you guessed it, Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. We are with you live right now from the Ron Sandwith Teen Center right here in Federal Way, one of the 24 clubs across the county that is open right now, helping kids stay on track with remote learning and on the path to great futures. So, G, before everything gets going and all the festivities continue, we'd like to acknowledge that Boys and Girls Clubs of King County stands on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle. So we'd like to thank the Duwamish people, both past and present. We honor the land itself and the Duwamish tribe.
Fred and I, we're so excited to join you tonight in celebrating our community's kids and teens. This might not be the big ballroom event so many of you are used to, but hey, we're all making history this evening. Our goal tonight is to raise $720,000 for kids and teens. The clubs have been open for all-day programming and meal service since the day schools closed last March. Now, right now, 800 kids are coming to a Boys and Girls Club every day, getting all the support they need to be successful this school year. There's no better time than now to invest in Boys and Girls Club.
And I absolutely agree, and I love that invest terminology. Many of you have already started bidding on auction items. You've been online. I know I have. I've got my cell phone out here. I've got my bids pulled up, and I've got my favorite bids put in, and you don't want to miss out on the Sponsor a Kid button either. So don't forget, you can bid online right now for amazing vacations, wine exclusive experiences, and so much more. The auction closes at 7 p.m., everybody. That's just under an hour. So get your bids in right now.
Well, wait a minute now. If you're having trouble bidding or if you need support during tonight's program, go ahead and contact our Kids Auction Helpline. Now, finally, we love to hear where folks are tuning in from tonight. So please take a second and in the chat box, let us know where you're watching from. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Laurie Black, President and CEO for Boys and Girls Club of King County, who has an important message for you this evening.
Thank you, Fred and G. Hi, everybody. I'm Laurie Black, President and CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. Thanks for joining us for our virtual kids auction. Tonight, we are celebrating the creativity in our clubs and community. Everyone came together to do everything possible for our club kids this year, and I'm so grateful for each of you. At no time in recent memory has the role of the Boys and Girls Clubs been more important in the lives of youth. With our community, we have been successful supporting families through intense safety protocols with remote learning, healthy food, and summer child care since the schools closed in March. Our team is committed to serving all youth and families that need our programs, especially now. This fall, 24 of our 34 clubs are open supporting remote learning from 240 different schools across the county for 800 kids a day. And now I'm excited to share a short video about how we continue to adapt our programs to meet the needs of families during COVID-19.
In March, when schools closed down due to COVID, we already had a safety plan in place, so we were able to open the very next day with full-day programming that helped support all of our families that needed a place for their kids to go. In the span of March through May, we served over 2,000 youth from families of essential workers. Additionally, we waived over $500,000 in fees for these families.
Once summer came, we rolled right into our regular summer programming, although we had to make some changes to our program due to COVID and safety reasons.
We've had to be really creative with our programming and how to keep kids engaged for a long period of the day without attending some of the basic field trips that we normally go on. We've had to figure out how to engage the kids safely.
Throughout the summer, as we worked with our school districts, we started realizing that full-day programming that included a plan for remote learning was going to be a possibility. So we stepped up and figured it out.
We reached out to schools, we reached out to families to get information on how we can best support the kids that we serve here and the families. We tried to make it really convenient for parents. We tried to basically take that burden off of their shoulders. We provided space and time for the kids to do their education piece, at the same time provide our own programming. When they come here, they don't feel like they're at school, but they also don't feel like they're at home. And I feel like a lot of the problems at home go away when they come here. This is where we provide that time for them to play, still act like a kid, still be in school, to make it just feel as normal as possible.
Looking ahead to next year, we'll continue to adapt and be flexible to the needs of our families, keeping safety as our #1 priority.
When we're able to come back together as a big group and bring everybody together, the first thing I would love to see is to see everybody rip off their masks and see the smiling faces on these kids and the staff. I think that's just going to be a beautiful thing to see.
I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. I'm so inspired by all of our club team members. Their passion and commitment to support kids and families is remarkable. Unfortunately, COVID is only one of several challenges our country is confronting this year. Combating racism is another. We condemn any act of racism or discrimination. We stand for safety, health, dignity, and equitable opportunity. We advocate for youth and encourage young people to harness the power of their voice. We are laser focused on creating a youth-centric club experience through culturally relevant, inclusive, and diverse programming. We are investing in those who are committing to serve youth. We have dedicated time and budget to the initiatives that will allow us to become a more culturally responsive organization. This is more than an initiative. We are working to positively, permanently change the fabric of the organization. Whatever it takes isn't just a motto for us. It's an actionable pledge to our youth, our families, and our community. It's also why we need your support tonight. Together we can reach and serve more youth in the greater Seattle area. Our donors, sponsors, and other supporters are unwavering in their generosity. I ask you to believe with me that we will prevail in creating a stronger community. I ask you to embrace a reality with me that is inclusive, accepting, and supportive. By doing so, we can all give young people the most precious legacy there is: great futures. Thank you for your partnership and generosity tonight. And now I'm honored to introduce State Senator Reuben Carlisle and King County Council Member Pete von Reichbauer.
Hi, I'm Washington State Senator Reuben Carlisle. Before I was elected to office, before I was an entrepreneur, before I was married and had 4 great kids, and before I had a degree from Harvard, I was Boy of the Month, January 1977 Boys and Girls Club. As the only child of a hippie single mom who struggled at the time with mental illness, I needed safety, quality of life, and community, and I found it at the Boys and the Girls Clubs. Today, as we struggle with COVID-19 and economic insecurity and the struggle for racial and social justice, we know that the Boys and the Girls Clubs provides real services for real kids living real lives. We need you now more than ever. Thank you for standing with us.
COVID-19 has changed so much of our society. It has not changed the need for the Boys and Girls Club of King County. At a time when so much around them is chaotic and confusing, the local Boys and Girls Club is that safe zone for our young children. Please join me tonight in supporting a program that is important throughout the year, but in this particular year, it's critical.
Thank you again to Senator Carlisle and Council Member Von Reichbauer for your commitment to our club kids.
Absolutely, and thank you to everyone who has already pinged us on the live chat, telling us where you are watching from, including Washington, D.C., Sherman Oaks, and Malibu, California. Where else are they coming from?
Now, throughout tonight's program, Fred and I will be highlighting some of the fantastic auction items that you can bid on right now using your mobile device. Yes, that's it. Remember, all auction items will close for bidding at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So get your bid cards out, get them in, get those bids in before it is too late.
You know what, G? I think I even saw some names of people viewing from Austin, Texas, Maui, Hawaii, New York, and everywhere, all over Seattle. There are thousands of people joining us online right now, all to support Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. And we're going to do that right now by talking a little bit about our live auction items. So, first one, you know what? I love this item, G. Seahawks are doing so great out there right now, 5-0. We got a game coming up tomorrow. It's going to be 6-0. I can feel it. And with this item, you're going to be on the sidelines with Corky, the photographer, the sideline photographer, for a day. You want G's going to tell you a little bit about it in just a second, but you know those shots that Metcalf gets all the way up 50 feet in the air when Coach Carroll is chewing his bubble gum and it's so close on that shot you can tell what color it is? That's what you're going to be doing. Yeah, G, tell us a little bit more about it.
All right, here's the deal. You and a guest will strap on your running shoes and enjoy the behind-the-lens view of a great game day. Get ready to haul that camera equipment around. You got to be moving on your feet because those players are fast, they're big, and it gets movement. So this here is the ultimate on-field experience for any true Blue 12 or out there. So you can't get much closer than this action right here.
It's absolutely right, G. And you know what? People are already bidding on this thing. It opened up earlier, and looks like Michael Hans Krause is up at $3,000. Just below that, Robert is in for $2,500. And this has got to be worth 30, 40, 50,000 bucks, man. This is amazing.
Brian Townsend is coming right up there too as well. So we got some great bidding going on. So I just want to give a big thank you to the Seattle Seahawks. And like you said, they are going to go 6-0 starting tomorrow.
It's coming. I can feel it. I feel it in the weather tonight. So here we go. You know what? There's our next item that we want to talk about right now. Even though you can bid on your mobile device, come and join us and take a look at 5 nights at Spruce Haven in Tahoe. It's valued at like $10,000, and this is going to be a great item for somebody to win tonight because we're already up at $6,000 on the bid. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, here's the deal. You enjoy 5 nights in a newly completed 4-bedroom Tahoe Donner home with a private hot tub, bunk room, games, and patio dining. This beautiful home is the perfect base camp for your next mountain adventure. So this deal here, Spruce Haven sleeps up to 9 people. 9 people.
9 people comfortably, G, and about 30 people uncomfortably.
You know how the deal goes. Now, your travel comes complete with 4 coach class round trip Alaska Airline vouchers. Yes, sir. Yes.
Still cranking this one up, G. $6,000 is the current bid. We're getting so close, and somebody could just go ahead and buy it now if you want to. That way nobody else can outbid you. Or set your max bid robot, and it'll automatically bid for you while you're having dinner or enjoying a drink. So don't forget, looks like Kuechly is in at $5,000. Kelly and Carla in at $6,000. Keep those bids coming.
Well, a special thanks to our travel partner, Alaska Airlines, for pairing flights with this package, and an anonymous friend of Boys and Girls Club of King County.
We love our anonymous friends.
Now, here's the deal. While you keep bidding on those exciting items, we're going to let some of the club kids and teens show you around the clubs so you can get an inside look of what you're supporting tonight. Take a look.
Hello everybody, my name is Isaiah and I'm going to show you around the Boys and Girls Club.
My name is Chloe. I'm Holly. Hi, I'm Miracle Patu Jackson.
Hi, my name is Calvin. Really fun to play. Hi, welcome to the club. Let's go check in.
Hello, my name is Paulo Bancaro. I'm a senior at Ode High School, and next year I'll be attending Duke University. The Rotary Boys and Girls Club has helped mold me into the young man I am today, not only on the court, but also off the court. It has always been a place where my parents felt comfortable sending me, my brother, and my sister over the years. They always knew we would be safe and taught the right things. I have learned many lessons at the Rotary and also made many new friends. I give a lot of the credit to Daryl Hennings, Adam Sedlick, and Miss Patrick for always keeping me on track and teaching me many life lessons.
And welcome back, everybody, to our live virtual kids auction. It was so amazing getting an insider look at some of the clubs that are providing a safe and reliable place for kids right now. A lot of you may not have ever seen inside of a club or heard the firsthand take on it by some of our club members, but now you have. So thanks to all those club members for showing us all around. In a couple of minutes, we're going to hear from our 2020 Kids Auction chairs, Amanda Peters, Brian Peters, and Sue Verdine. But before we do, let's watch a quick message and some of our favorite, fabulous corporate partners helping to make tonight possible.
Is it okay if I say hi to people first?
So I'll start it over. I'm going to take a drink of water.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, everyone. I'm John Roskill, the CEO of Acumatica.
Hello, I'm Sasha Henry. I'm an interior designer at GGLO Architecture.
My name is Chris Prentice. I'm the CEO of USI Northwest.
I'm Becca Stout, Managing Director of Community Engagement for the Seattle Seahawks.
John Verdine. I'm the Managing Partner of Anchor QEA.
Joelle Nawson. I'm the Community Relations Manager at Alaska Airlines.
Bryce Phillips, and I'm the founder and CEO of EVO.
I was a Boys and Girls Club kid growing up in Massachusetts.
I went there as a teen.
My first job.
I was a member myself when I was younger.
It's been an impactful part of my life.
I'm involved with the Boys and Girls Club because my kids go there.
Parents have a place that's safe for their kids to be.
It really does take a village. Families can't do this on their own.
It stimulates the communities that need the most help.
To help children have a fully well-rounded experience as they grow up.
Empowering our youth.
You can help them develop the necessary skills.
All the tools that they need to be successful.
These kids just have a great sense of belonging.
Don't have someone to talk to, there's somebody there for them.
The place is positive, a place that's stable.
Any kid that walks in that building, they're going to be taken care of.
Their smiles and joy, it's precious.
That's why we support the Boys and Girls Clubs.
That's why we support Boys and Girls Clubs.
That's why we support the Boys and Girls Club.
Hi, I'm Brian Peters.
I'm Amanda Peters.
And I'm Sue Verdine. And along with Brian and Amanda, I have the pleasure of co-chairing this year's virtual kids auction. Tonight's program and the great work happening in the Boys and Girls Clubs on a daily basis is supported in part by our generous corporate partners. We want to say a special thanks to Microsoft for their continuing commitment to kids and teens, and to Alaska Airlines, our travel partner.
A big thank you to our returning gold sponsors, Holland Partner Group, Union Bank, and Tom and Mary Hirsch, as well as our new gold sponsors this year, USI and Amazon.
Along with our silver, bronze, and in-kind supporters, we are grateful to those partners for investing in the kids and the teens our community needs the most.
We'd also like to thank all the dedicated people who have contributed significant time, energy, and resources to help give all kids a place to feel safe and supported, especially during the remote start to the school year.
And thank you to our elected officials who are tuning in this evening. We appreciate your leadership and support of our mission.
A big thanks to our King County Board of Directors and Club Advisory Board members who invited so many of you here tonight to join us and who work all year long to build a strong community around our club kids and our teens.
Thank you to this year's Kids Auction Committee for their creativity and enthusiasm in helping make this evening a success.
And our sincerest thank you to the members of the Jeremiah Milbank Society, the Lifetime Giving Society, and the Heritage Club,
as well as the Champions Council, Ambassadors Council, and President's Council.
We are truly grateful for every family who puts their trust in the Boys and Girls Clubs, and to the club staff working tirelessly to help keep kids on track to reach their highest potential.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks again to all our partners for helping clubs to keep great futures in the reach of all kids. A special thanks to Amanda, Brian, and Sue for your inspiring leadership as our kids' auction chairs. Now, you may have caught this in the video, but I want to say a big thank you to Seattle artist Ethan Reuben, who created the backdrop that you see right here that's behind us. Yes, that's it. You can find more of his work on Instagram at Ethan Reuben.
That's right. I tell you what, G, this thing is incredible. It's got over 6 gallons of paint right up there on that homemade canvas. Thank you so much, Ethan, for that incredible creation. And you know what? Talking about creation, one of my favorites, G, you could create your dream flavor of Molly Moon's ice cream. Somebody out there say, This is his value is absolutely priceless, but you better tell me about it because my mouth is watering.
Molly Moon during COVID? Oh, I love it. This could be the most exciting Zoom meeting that you'll ever have. Work with the Molly Moon's head chef to design your dream ice cream flavor. Then enjoy 20 pints. That's 20 pints of your creation to share with loved ones. Or you do like me, keep it for yourself.
Hey, well, we're going to check in and see who's going to be doing just that, G. We've got Kelly and Carla up top with over $1,560, closely following behind. Hey, Artie, what's happening? Artie Shaw coming up on your tail. You better watch out. Now he's just taking the lead. Way to go, Artie.
All right.
$1,600 bid and climbing. I might have to come share some Molly Moons with you.
All right. A big thank you to Molly Moon's homemade ice cream, Fred.
Well, I tell you, we're going to keep on going with some of these live auction items, G, and this one is pretty hot. I remember when this came in earlier in the year where we can join the Jet Setters. It's valued at $18,000, and you're going to get an incredible special trip, and we just want to thank all of our friends out there for making this happen. Tell me a little bit about it.
All right, here's the deal. You go skip. That's right. Skip the crowded airport. Enjoy round-trip travel for 6 on a Phantom 300 jet to your choice of Walla Walla or Bandon Dunes down there. Your luxury travel experience includes in-flight catering and lodging at your destination. Spend a weekend wine tasting or enjoy a memorable round of golf on Oregon's rugged coast.
Too good. I'm telling you what, I may not be able to get a hole-in-one, but I can drive a mean golf cart, G. So this is going to be a good one. Our bidding on this is already up over $14,000 thanks to Glenn and Masha. Thank you so much. Our follow-up bid, Jay, you better get back in the business on this one. At 12.6, you've got a little bit to go, but I can tell I believe in you.
All right. A big thank you to Brian and Amanda Peters, NetJets, and Tom and Mary Herschel.
Woo! This is going to be fantastic. We may have to come back to that one and check in and see who's in the lead on that. So we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, grab a sheet of paper because one of our very own Kirkland Club kids is going to lead us in a super quick, super simple art project that is sure to have you seeing hearts. So get ready to flex those creativity muscles, and we'll see you again in just a moment. Where's my paper?
Hi, my name is Ellie, and I go to the Kirkland Boys and Girls Club of King County, and I'm going to show you guys how to make an origami heart. Okay, so you're going to take the paper, and if it's colored, you're going to flip to the other side so it shows. You're going to fold it in a triangle, make sure the ends match up, and then you're going to unfold it. You can crease it if you want to, and then you're going to fold it from the other side. Again, make sure the lines match up. And then unfold it. Fold it into a rectangle, then open it. And then fold this flap down into the middle crease. It kind of looks like a diamond. And you're going to take the other flap and put it right to the top of the other triangle. And you're going to fold it in the paper airplane way. You're going to make sure it lines up on the line, and you're going to fold it. You should take the side over. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to make a tiny triangle. And then you're going to fold 2 more triangles with the tips of it. You're going to have a few minutes to practice, but then we'll check back later to see how you did.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Williams, Seattle Local Market Executive for Bank of America. As we continue navigating social distancing requirements and safety guidelines, many families are able to keep their kids at home with them, but not everyone can, especially workers serving on the front lines. At Bank of America, we committed to help. In partnership with the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, Bank of America is subsidizing child care fees for essential workers so that those who are bravely supporting our communities can continue to do so while knowing their kids are safe and in great hands.
My name is Jonathan. I'm going into 10th grade. This is my first year in this specific program, but I was in the Art of the Athlete program last year. I decided to go into the Career Path program because it gave me a better opportunity to learn about how jobs are going to look for me in the future. And I ended up getting my food handler's permit, which would be really beneficial for me in the future. My hopes for my plans in the future, they've changed in a better way.
Hey there, it's Ellie again, checking in on your Origami Heart. How did yours turn out? This is how mine turned out. I hope you enjoyed doing the art project with me. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
Fred, what are we doing here, man?
I'm trying to get my heart going.
Yeah, you're about as bad as me with that, man. Leave that to the professionals, brother. Leave that to the professionals.
I tried. I know we have some more live auction items to talk about real quick here, G. And this next one, somebody's going to rock out with the Seattle Theater Group and another priceless item. And this is what's going to happen, you guys. This is a music lovers trio, unlike any other. Enjoy a Paramount Phantom Theater tour taking you behind the scenes at the Paramount for an in-depth look at every nook and cranny of the historic and magnificent theater. You'll even learn some juicy secrets from the venue's storied past. So you'll also take home 4 premium Paramount Club tickets to the show of your choice, like Alexander Hamilton.
Okay.
Pause for effect. There we go. Or concerts or comedy shows. I'll leave these guys for the professional act. So you have the best seats in the house, includes parking and pre-show access to the private lounge. Finally, add to your collection a Fender guitar. Includes a case and a stand. This particular photo frame is a 62 reissue Stratocaster. This Strat is ready to rock, G. Upgrades to this Strat include Seymour Duncan bridge pickup, upgraded tremolo bridge, a tortoise-colored pick guard, updated Fender tuning machines, and tons of Paramount Theater mojo.
That thing had everything.
You can almost drive it to work.
Absolutely, and we see the bids are coming in right now. Daria and Lauren Sup, you guys are winning that bid right now. But hey, however, Brian and Amanda Peters are pulling up the rear right now. Don't lose. I always say, don't lose, not now.
That's
not
right.
Ever. Don't lose. This is an opportunity right here, and we appreciate all of those bids that are coming in. So a big thank you to Seattle Theater Group and Glenn and Masha Hart.
Thank you so much. And stay in this vein of the rock and roll. We have got a special item from local legend Eddie Vedder. It's a signed Kamaka HF36 ukulele. It's better than a ukulele signed by Eddie Vedder. I don't know.
Not at all.
Probably nothing else, you know.
How about a Kamaka HF36 ukulele signed by Seattle legend Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder, you're going to be able to take home this beautiful instrument that was donated by the legend himself. So he played this thing and signed it just for you, along with a couple of great extras. So who's in the lead right now? It looks like Kelly and Carla are followed closely by Glenn and Masha. You guys, thank you for all the bidding. It's currently at $7,200.
They're rolling. And a big thank you to Eddie Vedder.
Yeah,
legend right there.
Love
legend.
So what's next?
Stock your cellar with Kilsita Creek. Ooh, that is your chance to tell the folks what they're going to get with this.
Nothing goes better with a live stream auction, you guys, than a bunch of Kilsita Creek. Here's a chance to add the Kilsita Creek Cabernet Sauvignon to your cellar. Enjoy all the vintages listed. I mean, there's too many to even count out right now, but it's in the package description, including, this is one of my favorites, G, the 2012 vintage, named number 2 in the world by Wine Spectator back in 2015. Every bottle carefully stored like a baby. It's all wrapped up and cared for, but it's in a climate-controlled facility waiting just to be delivered to you. Your wine will be stored at this climate-controlled care with the wine storage in Bellevue and be delivered to your home right after the auction.
Folks are bidding right now. You got right now, Roy Park is in the lead with that, but man, somebody's pulling up. I recognize that name, Spencer Hawes.
Spencer's on the lead. He's coming up.
Creeping back up, Spencer. Don't lose. Not there. And then you have Brian Townsend is still in the game as well. So gotta appreciate all of that. And a big thank you to Margot Day for this item.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much, Margot. You know what? We're going to take a quick break right now and announce a winner for our drawing for the Vedanta 4-night stay. This was for everybody who registered by Friday, automatically entered to win. So, as we get the drum roll, here comes the winner. Oh, look at this, a surprise win. Stephanie, you're sizing. Thank you so much for registering on time, early, and getting your bids ready to roll.
Ooh-wee. All right. You ready for the next one?
I'm ready, because that last item is coming up just like this.
Absolutely. Pick your paradise. Now, if somebody tells you that, that is amazing right there. This here, choose your own adventure. Enjoy 4 first-class round-trip Alaska airline vouchers to fly anywhere Alaska travels within continental U.S. Now, complete your trip with a stay at any qualifying Hyatt, hotel, or resort. That's called Pick Your Paradise, friend.
I love that, and the fact that you can stay in a top-quality 5-star Hyatt hotel is beautiful. Let's see who's in the lead right now. Looks like Heather Webb is up in there with $5,900, almost right there at the mark. So, coming up behind Heather is Jerry Carlton, MX Law Group at $5,280. You taking the entire firm with you, Jerry? I mean, come on, that's the way to go. Celebrate.
It is. Love it. Hey, a big, huge thanks again to our travel partner, Alaska Airlines. Appreciate that.
All night long. So I wish you could ride this next item onto your Pick Your Paradise vacation, but this will be better suited for the hills of downtown Seattle. Tell us a little bit about this Blix Avery electric bike.
Blix built the Avery to create something truly unique. It features a well-balanced combination of timeless European design and modern e-bike technology. This bike gives you user-friendly design and crowd-stopping good looks. I like that. Enjoy powerful performance for the most challenging hills. The value, well, that can be applied to any bike of the winner's choosing if they don't want the Blix Avery.
That's right. You know, there's so many options to choose from here from Blix. So we just wanted to highlight one of the best ones that work in Seattle. But this is the way it's going to go. Bidding history right now is just over $2,000. Congratulations, Jerome. And at $1,900, Lise Niels and Phil Garfin. Congratulations, you guys. Keep the bidding going. All bidding closes at 7 o'clock. Unless we tell you otherwise, there might be some surprise items coming up soon.
Hey, and a big thank you to W.G. Clark Construction Company. Now, as you know, tonight, we're here to build support for kids and families who rely on care, stability, mentorship, and so much more from Boys and Girls Club of King County.
That's absolutely it. You know what? And speaking of that, G, I'm going to run over here and grab a camera.
You know what you're doing?
You know what? They've never let me hold a camera before, but we are in a gym, and I'm just, ooh, look at that coat. Man, I'm loving that.
You put it
guys,
on me.
Look, we are in a gymnasium. You can see the wood plank floors. I'm going to see if I can get behind the lights, show you some of the crew back here. Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, everybody wave hello. And if I can zoom Oh, man, I don't know if we can see it or not, but too dark to see the basketball goal. But here's the gym. Let me show you the ceiling lights. Those are the same lights that have been in gyms for a century. Right here. I love it. G, back to you, my friend.
Oh, love that. Now, our local clubs are dedicated to doing whatever it takes for youth and families, and they need community investment to do it. Tonight, a group of generous donors are matching your virtual Sponsor a Kid donations, meaning your support will go twice as far. I'd like to introduce board member Paul Rivetta to tell you just a little bit more.
Good evening. My name is Paul Rivetta, and I'm a board member of the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. My wife and I are also contributors to tonight's matching pool. I'd like to start by thanking members of our community who have generously contributed to this pool as well. The matching pool is standing by and ready to double your gift when you invest at least $1,100 during this live program. $1,100 gives a child 1 month in a Boys and Girls Club to help them stay on track with their remote learning, which includes nourishing meals, critical social and emotional support, and guidance from adults who are committed to their success. If you can stretch with us, we'll be able to continue to double your gifts up to $10,000. We thank you for giving generously so that the club can be there to support the members of our community who need us the most. Thank you and have a great evening.
We are back, G. So thank you all again for the matching pool contributors. You saw their names listed up on the screen, and we want to remind everybody to get back to the Sponsor a Kid button. That's where everybody's given these dollar amounts on their cell phone. You know, if you've got your website pulled up, that's all you got to do. Make sure you get to the Sponsor a Kid button, and you can put in any dollar amount that you want. There's something in there for everybody. So we're going to keep on going with some of our items until we have some more surprises popping in. Keep chatting with us. Get some information. Tell us what you're eating for dinner, maybe some of the fantastic wine you're enjoying in our chat section. And don't forget to take a bunch of selfies. Hashtag Kids Auction 2020 and post them up. Blow up our Facebook feed right now.
You're just bringing up selfies because I saw you taking a selfie a little bit earlier.
That camera was so cool. I had to do it. All right, Maya, let's see what's happening next.
All right, so here's the deal. Number 9 right here, the ultimate Seattle sports fan pack right there. This here, I'm a sports fanatic, man.
Huge sports fan.
That's my deal. So here's the deal. For the ultimate sports fan, enjoy a pair of club-level tickets to a home game with these great Seattle teams. This package includes 2 club tickets for a Seattle Kraken game. Can't wait for hockey. 2 club tickets for a Seattle Sounders game. And then 2 Seattle club tickets for a Seattle Seahawks. Absolutely. So this right here is the ultimate sports fan pack right here.
That's right. I bleed blue and green, G. I'm telling you, this is for real. Kelly and Carla in the lead with over $2,000 on that package. $1,800. Brian Townsend keeps bidding. You guys can set that max bid robot. It'll just keep bidding for you. So every time you pour a beverage, your bid goes up. So, G, who do we have to thank for this?
Big thank you to Jeremiah Andrick, John Havarton, and Amish Patel.
All right. You know what? I think do we have some breaking news, Taylor, that we want to share with folks before we get to item number 10? You know, back up, we just told you guys a little bit about the Kilsita Creek. So right now, we've just been let known that we have extra packages. It was so popular tonight that 2 more of those same packages were donated. They're called 6A and 6B. You're going to see them pop up in your mobile bidding opportunity, and you can buy it now for $1,800, you guys. No more bidding. You can buy it now. It won't go up on you. And here it comes. These particular items, the Casita Creek, will stay open until 9 p.m. 9 p.m. If it could flash up on the screen, it would say 9 p.m. These are the ones. So everything else closes at 7. unless we tell you something is a special close. So, what's next, Chief?
All right, 7-night luxurious Mexican beach resort getaway. You know how folks want to get away now? Real bad. You can explain what we're going to get right here.
You know what? This is a bid to win a Vedanta trip. You guys, for those of you who have been with us the last couple of years, you know about the Vedanta phenomenon. See, not only did somebody win a 4-day trip in the registration game, but we are capping this one at $2,000. Nobody's going to outbid you. There are 31 of these packages. Last year we had 33. So they're going away quick. These are going to close at 7 o'clock as well. So I need everybody to jump in there, look at the Vedanta Mexico package. What was the title of it again? Back up to the title of this, 7-night stay, right? So one more time. This is the 7-night luxurious Mexican beach resort getaway, G, and it's only $2,000.
$2,000.
You got to be kidding me. 7 days in Mexico for $2,000? You can't buy that anymore.
You can't even go to Eastern Washington for that.
No, not right now you can't. This is 7 nights, 2 adults, 2 kids. Includes a luxurious accommodations, endless pools, world-class restaurants. That means you could eat your way through 7 days of Mexico.
I can do that.
I can do that.
I can do that right now at home. I can do
now.
that right now.
It's activities for everybody, G. And you know what? The staff there will cater to your every need. When you stay at the Grand Mayan, you'll enjoy a vacation filled with fun, relaxation, and the very best of service in Mexico, with multiple destinations offering distinct and unique, beautiful locales. This experience, guess what, G? Everybody's trip can be brand new and exciting. This vacation is the most comfortable and friendly atmosphere you will ever experience in Mexico. You can choose.
Oh, boy.
They get a choice, baby. Here it comes. Get it. Acapulco, Los Cabos, Nuevo Vallarta, Cancún, Riviera Maya, and Puerto Francisco. Peñasco. That's what I said. Puerto Peñasco.
Yeah.
Everybody say that at home real fast 10 times. There's nothing like a vacation at Vedanta. Get on there. They're going away quick, and they're only $2,000. That means nobody's going to outbid you. How crazy is that? What's next?
All right. Well, man, that is an amazing thing right there. So that's lovely right there. Now, remember, the auction closes in just a few minutes. 7 p.m. now, 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So get those final bids in right now. In just a minute, we're going to hear from one of our impressive former members about what the club meant to her. But first, here's a special message from our club kids to you. Now, it's my sincere pleasure to introduce a young woman who is doing so many inspiring things both in her own life and for the greater community. It was at the club where she found the encouragement to pursue dreams she didn't even know were within her reach. Everyone, meet Chelsea Lee.
My name is Chelsea Lee. I'm 23 years old. I'm a first-generation American, recent college graduate, and Youth Force alum. Growing up, my parents didn't really speak English, and so I kind of became my family secretary in a way. I had to take care of the bills or help them translate mail, find medical appointment, and navigate for them. As a kid, I didn't really want to do all these things, but I knew my family's financial situation, so I did want to help them and contribute to the rent. And so I was looking for a summer job when I was 17 and found that the local Boys and Girls Club had a program called Youth Force that helped teens connect to different communities and find jobs. I applied and then discovered that it was something much larger than I had anticipated. It was much more than a summer job. Youth Force made me question a lot of the things that I didn't realize I should be thinking about, whether that was going to college or what I wanted to do in the future. And that empowering force allowed me to start thinking about those things, but also Youth Force connected me to those things. I was a part of the Microsoft apprenticeship program, and it gave me a chance to realize who I was and what I was good at without even knowing it. And that helped me now become a woman in tech today. And I'm currently a program manager at Microsoft. Youth Force taught me the power of mentorship, but also how to give back to the community, especially one that has put so much work into making me the person I am today. I always just thought, I was a kid, I'm supposed to stick to my lane. I am a female, I shouldn't vocalize my thoughts, or things like that. And so Youth Force gave me the ability to have mentors who wanted to be there for me, just to help me grow at the end of the day and allow me to ask the questions that I couldn't ask my parents or I couldn't ask teachers, but it helped me kind of find my passion in technology and wanting to help people. At first in my life, I was always the person who wanted the resources or needed the resources to help my family. And then because of Youth Force, I just became a resource for others. And I want to continue to be able to leverage that to help people however I can.
My name is Chelsea Lee. I'm a Youth Force alum and a recent informatics graduate from the University of Washington. Go Dogs! Over the next few minutes, I will share with you how Boys and Girls Clubs of King County changed my life. 6 years ago, when I was a junior in high school, everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. Both my grandparents passed away, my dad lost his job again, and the first home my family was hoping to buy fell through. As a first-generation Asian American with parents who don't speak much English, I was left to coordinate everything. Funeral arrangements, bills that needed paying, being my dad's human search engine and applying for jobs for him. I was 16 years old and I realized that my family wasn't in the best financial shape. And I knew that I needed to grow up and get a real job. So I started with McDonald's and Safeway. I was rejected, or what the millennials would now say, I was ghosted. I felt terrible. Wouldn't you? So I did what I do best. I asked Google. I spent tons of time online searching for keywords like jobs for high schoolers, teenage jobs, and having the search results return something called Youth Force, whatever the heck that meant. I quickly learned that Youth Force was a program offered by Boys and Girls Clubs of King County where they partner with companies like KeyBank, Seahawks, Microsoft, Amazon, real adult working places. I also learned that Youth Force is a program that prepares youth for success in their first jobs and future endeavors by creating internships. I had no idea what an internship was, but I knew that I wanted that. But how could a kid like me, who couldn't even get a job bagging groceries or flipping burgers, land an adult job? I applied and got accepted. I spent every day after school in my senior year of high school working as a marketing apprentice at Microsoft, thanks to Youth Force and Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. Here I am today, 5 years later, working full-time at Microsoft as a program manager in the engineering space. And because of the start that Youth Force gave me, I recently helped my family buy our first home. None of these things were originally in my cards. I come from a family of farmers, factory and restaurant workers. I'm the first in my family to graduate from college and be in this type of career. And I owe so much of where I am today to that Google search that led me to Youth Force and Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. My time at Microsoft through Youth Force exposed me to so many brilliant and diverse people who challenged me and saw my potential I didn't even know I had. I had mentors at Youth Force and Microsoft who are still my mentors to this very day. And I can call on any one of them for advice, whether that was deciding on which college to go to or what to do next in my career. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Mentorship changes lives. At Youth Force and because of Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, I learned that I mattered and that regardless of my background, I could succeed. Youth Force helped me get into college, and because of that, in June of 2019, I was able to walk across that graduation stage, which was one of my most memorable days, mainly because I got to see my dad cry for the first time, but actually, it was much more than that. Not only did I earn a college degree that day, but so did my entire family. Without Youth Force, I wouldn't have known how tough and resilient I am. I would have avoided anything risky, like taking my first computer science class, which has led me to a career in technology that I love. If it wasn't for the mentors and relationships I developed, I would have been too scared to try new things, like studying abroad during college, which led me to exploring 16 new countries and a newfound love for traveling. If it wasn't for Melissa Jones, shout out to her for being the best Youth Force mentor out there, I would have thought that college was only about working hard and earning a degree, when it's really about who you're shaped to be when you walk across that graduation stage and the experiences that you get to have, like learning how to scavenge for free food on campus or going to football games. It's also about the people you meet along the way and how you choose to invest your time. All that being said, Youth Force gave me much more than a job. Youth Force gave me courage, passion, a support system, and so many lessons that have and will continue to guide me in everything I do. Youth Force showed me what it means to care for others while being cared for and guided to new heights. The programs offered through Boys and Girls Clubs of King County give kids and teens so many opportunities to transform their lives and achieve goals they never imagined, understand their potential, and learn how to make a huge difference for themselves, their families, the community, and beyond. So thank you, Youth Force and of King County. Thank you to Bro, and thank you for believing that we could succeed. Your support of Boys and Girls Club of King County provided me with an environment that changed my life and my family's life, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Like you, I am also donating today because I want more kids to have opportunities I've been afforded thanks to you and the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County. With all my heart, thank you all for caring about the youth in our community.
That's so wonderful, Chelsea. Thank you for sharing that story. And it's not over yet. It's still going. Congratulations on your ongoing employment at Microsoft. And Youth Force is still in full force, everybody. So don't forget to Google it, take a look online, and you can find Youth Force as well, one of the Boys and Girls Clubs program that continues to allow teens to intern at some of these incredible local companies. So we want to get back to the purpose of our evening tonight, which is raising funds for items just like this. So get back to your phone. Get to the Sponsor a Kid section on your mobile device and press Sponsor a Kid. So many levels, you guys, are still coming up. Look at that thermometer. If you see it on your screen, we're well over $65,000. And we can thank Robin and Zoe and John, Catherine, Autumn, Reynard, Jason. The names keep flooding in, you guys. Gee, this is so exciting. Tell us a little bit about what's coming up next and even how they can donate.
Here's the deal. This year, clubs will award $1.7 million in financial aid to youth and families, including those experiencing homelessness or foster care.
Right.
So,
you know, there's so many things that Boys and Girls Club are doing, way more projects and programs that I didn't even know existed. So if anybody needs help right now, contacting us, you're going to see a phone number come up on your screen. We're going to remind you that if you need support or just want to donate anonymously, please take a look at your screen right now and call that phone number, the 206 phone number you see at the bottom, or email us. We want to make sure that everybody can give at whatever level is comfortable for them, in whichever manner is comfortable as well. So, and guess what, we just jumped up to $75,000, but the total doesn't even include the match yet, right? This is crazy. It's still coming in, I mean, these numbers are just pumping up. Our first level of the night, everybody. This one is crazy because I see these numbers already jumping in here. The first level, you guys, is going to come up on our screen right here between us, $25,000. This can provide something like personalized mentorship and support for guess how many? 20 teens,
Absolutely.
20 people. And this can help them even graduate on time. So we need as many of you that can give at $25,000 to give it right now. The gauntlet's been thrown down, man.
There's something about the energy at this level right now at $25,000 because you know that this is going to do so much, especially during these times. As it sits here on the screen, it's almost like it is a ballroom full of people. I can feel the energy right now at the level of $25,000.
$25,000. Gee, look at it. It's jumped up over $83,000. We want to see that thermometer burst all the way through the top and go squirting out all over the place. This is incredible. That means that everybody watching is giving tonight, and that's what we want to encourage. What's our next level, G?
The level is we're going to bring it down to $15,000. 15. Yes, this is an opportunity for you all to give, and right now to see the thermometer just move, continue. That again brings the energy into this crowd right here, and this crowd of just me and you.
No, they're pumped, and I think just when you said that, Tom and Mary Hirsch gave $15,000 right there.
Yes.
Come on now. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, there's another one coming in right now. Hello, I'm receiving it. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
You take it, man. I can't even speak.
A big thank you to Richard and Van Harris for $25,000. Yes.
Woo! And somebody else is coming in.
Hold on. You got that.
You know what? It's my good friend out there, Jay Ackley. How are you doing, Jay? Thank you so much for watching. $25,000. I'm so glad you're with us. I'm so glad you're all joining us. There's so many faces out there that I wish we could see and come and hug and run around your tables right now. We'll get there. But we've got another level coming up, don't we, G? Oh. Do we tell them this right now? I mean, you guys, there are screens all over the studio. You saw some of them, but something huge just happened.
That's gonna that thermometer is gonna be.
Hit me with it. See if I.
Prize, yes. $50,000.
Come on!
And Sue Rainey. I'm sorry, I got a little emotional right there. When that note came right there, $50,000. A big thank you again to Mike. Oh my goodness.
The Raineys, thank you so much, you guys. That just put us up to $194,000, and that thermometer is climbing. You're going to have to get a bigger thermometer, Boys and Girls Club. Here it comes, our next level. You guys keep giving. That's the beauty of this online donating. You can give at every level and keep coming back to the next level, even before we call it. So this level of $10,000. This one's real special, G, because gifts of everywhere from $1,100 on up to $10,000 are going to be instantly what? Doubled up to the value of our matching pool. We told you a little bit about the matching pool earlier and all of those folks who are sponsoring it. So why $1,100? Why not $1,000?
Well, $1,100 supports a month of remote learning support at the club. You know how popular remote learning is.
Yeah, I think
now?
We're remote right now, G.
Yeah, absolutely.
So everybody is remote learning, and this $1,100 can support these kids. So thank you for allowing them to get the technology they need, the support, whether it's a laptop or a Wi-Fi hotspot, to make sure they get on and keep their studies going.
We got a $10,000 level right now. $10,000. You go ahead. This is yours.
Kelly and Carla Kimball, thank you so much. Every time we say $10,000, just put your name back in there. Keep putting it in there. The thermometer's going up again. Gee, where's it heading?
It's continue. We're at 216 up there. 216,000. We're rolling. Keep rolling. Keep going. Keep doing the thing.
Can't keep up, man. What's possibly next?
So let's take a quick moment to hear from some club families about what the clubs mean to them.
Let's see it.
Hi, my name is Eleanor, and I like Boys and Girls Club because it's a place where I can go after school to get my homework done and play with my friends and do really fun activities.
My sons have been attending the Wallingford Boys and Girls Club after school program since they were in kindergarten, and they absolutely love it there. Knowing that they're in a safe place that's diverse and has really caring staff has also allowed me and my husband to pursue our careers with peace of mind.
I am super thankful that my 7-year-old son Hudson is part of the remote learning program at the Kirkland Boys and Girls Club.
We really enjoy it. I'm really pleased with the safety protocol, and I'm so glad that Nico and Kate can interact with other kids.
I support the Boys and Girls Club because I made lots of friends and I did sports and games and it was really fun.
The Boys and Girls Club has grown into a happy place for both of us during the pandemic and beyond.
Gracias al Boys and Girls Club por el apoyo durante el tiempo del coronavirus.
Thank you, Boys and Girls Club! Thank you. Gracias.
Gee, the numbers just keep rolling in like crazy. We want to give a big shout out to Phil and Debbie Montgomery. So I tell you what, thank you so much, Phil. You guys came in at $10,000. Keep those coming in. They threw the gauntlet down just now. So just like that. Well, we've got another level for you coming up. You're going to see it on the screen with us, $7,500. And you know what? This speaks to something really near and dear to our heart, G, literacy. Financial literacy, indeed. These courses, not just being able to read, but what you do with your money and how to read what's going on and where to spend it, where to put it. Every kid needs to learn this. I didn't learn it until I started doing auctioneering 10 years ago. The financial literacy courses that are offered to over 150 kids at one club can be provided for $7,500. So I need everybody out there. For those of you who have the ability to give at $7,500, you've been very well trained with your financial literacy and you have the ability to do so. So we just want to give that same opportunity to our young people to get them on board and give them that future.
Well, right now we just got some more in at $7,500. A big thank you, yes, to Julie and Andy Cook. A big thank you for those that give at $7,500. Thank you so much for your generosity to do that, because this is important. You're talking about reading literacy.
Keeping those things coming in. Keep them coming in. We're over $238,000. Thank you, Molly, for that donation. You can continue to click in at every possible level. So we need you to keep on coming in. There's only about 10 or 15 minutes remaining in our broadcast, G. So we need to have everybody get back in and give again. Also, check on your other items while you're still bidding, or just set the max bid so you can come back to Sponsor Kid and donate. What's next?
We're going to bring the levels down to $5,000. That's what you're going to be seeing right here. A gift at this level that supports 1 year of career development programs for one club kid. And you start thinking about one kid and what one kid can do to a possible for a future generation, for his family, his or her family. Those things are important. It takes one to do so much.
Change the world.
You start talking about $5,000 for those that care to give at $5,000. That is important during this time.
No, I mean, that is probably one of the most important reasons why we're here. We talked about it earlier in the broadcast, G, about an investment. $5,000 to help change the trajectory of a child's future, a young kid here for Boys and Girls Club of King County. That's incredible. Change their lives. So our next level is whoa. I'm not going to change it yet. $5,000 from Elena. Come on, Elena. Thank you so much. The crowd is going absolutely crazy in my mind right now.
Investment.
I mean, it's
that
screaming.
investment.
That's the investment
That's the
we're talking about.
Absolutely.
And we just jumped up $260,000. Thank you so much, Elena, for that donation. And it looks like Tom is coming in too. Thank you. Oh, Tammy. And who else? Oh, I missed it. Tammy, thank you so much for that $2,500 donation at this level for supporting and providing nourishing meals for kids at one club for an entire month. I mean, I don't remember the last time I went hungry, G.
No, but I can tell you this. Imagine when you're hungry, the concentration that you don't have.
You don't have it.
You just don't. You know, I don't care where you're from, who you are. You start talking about being hungry and being able to concentrate. Those are things that just cannot happen. And those giving at this $2,500 level is important. And I don't know how in the world we just jumped back up. We were at $2,500 and somebody came in and gave. You go ahead. You can.
Oh, Indu, Priyash, and Terrell and the family. You guys, thank you so much, Terrell. Thank you, Indu. Thank you for everybody jumping in at this $5,000 level. We're going to keep bouncing back and forth because we can. We're online. All the numbers are floating right in front of you at any given time. And you know what, G? I heard that they can give a custom dollar amount.
Custom.
Every dollar is just as important as the next, you guys. So whether it's $10 or $10,000, please get in there and donate again.
Right now, we're at $269,000, and it's still moving at that thermometer, boy. I tell you, I love that. Now, we are so grateful to all of the extraordinary volunteers who give their time, talent, and resources to Boys and Girls Clubs. Let's hear from some of them right now.
I support the Boys and Girls Club because I worked there for 8 years and I was able to see firsthand the impact that every single staff member made on the kids.
I feel the club benefits the community by providing the ability to reach out and promote health and healing and support families in whatever capacity they need, especially the children.
Boys and Girls Club has been a part of my life since I was a little kid, learning how to play basketball there. So as a member of the SRV Club Advisory Board, I'm just super excited and honored to be able to help provide the same types of opportunities that I benefited from as a child.
I love that sense of being able to connect with people, not just over 1 year or 2 years, but some kids have been there for, 15 years at the club.
People that are essential workers have to go back to work.
the clubs give a place to take care of and to support the children while that happens.
Especially now with what's going on with the pandemic and the fact that we have got schools and a safe place for the children.
And I think for me, the Boys and Girls Club has remained a pillar of consistency in our community for the youth that utilize our services from the time that they enter school until the day that they graduate. And I've seen several come back as staff members beyond that time.
Where would these kids go if it wasn't for the Boys and Girls Club?
Hey everybody, custom donations continued to pour in. The names you can see on your screen. And we talked about one earlier that is still in the match between $1,100 and $10,000. These will all be doubled tonight only during the broadcast. So if you gave it a higher level or a lower level, come back in somewhere between $1,100 and $10,000 and it'll instantly be doubled. And $1,100 is special because this amount supports an entire month of remote learning in a Boys and Girls Club.
Love that. Oh, got some more donors that's coming in right now at the $2,500 level. Mark and Jen Broughton, thank you for giving at $2,500. That is a very special gift right now at this time.
I love it.
As we continue to bring in, again, anything $1,100 and up will continue to be matched during this time.
Right, absolutely
now.
right. You saw some of the information earlier. We told you a little bit about some of the matching dollars and donors making that pool possible. They're making it happen during the broadcast. I mean, somebody shout out to me what time it is out there. We're getting close to the end of the broadcast, you guys. 7 p.m., live auction items will close and the match opportunity closes. So get back in there, pool your resources, and give at $1,100 tonight. We're going to keep asking. Thank you, Brian and Amanda. You guys, rock star troopers, thank you for coming back in and giving at the $1,100 level. Thank you, Wilson, for coming back in. You know what? You just gave at one of the levels we're going to talk about in just a second. Brooks, thank you. Harold Scoggins. Hey, good to see you, Harold.
Fire Chief.
Yeah. Oh, man. Coming in at $1,100. Keep those things coming in, you guys. We're going to keep it cranking. Thank you, Megan, for coming in. You know what? So many people are giving at this next level. We got to talk about it a little bit.
We do definitely got to talk about it.
Coming in after $1,100, what's next?
$500 bid right now. That is the level right now at $500. Eric Johnson, thank you for your generosity as you start to come in. You know, it's interesting, right? Because if there's one thing that Mr. Rogers would always say, he would always say, find the helpers, right? Mm-hmm. And that is what we have here tonight. We have the helpers of people that are truly doing something right now during this time. Right. And the way that folks are giving, the way that thermometer continues to move, I am so grateful to be a part of this. This is a special night. We're at over $291,000 right now. And going. So that is a beautiful thing. And so you continue to give at the $500 level. And so what level we're going down to right now?
You know what? This is what we're calling our stretch level, G. Mm-hmm. You know, that thermometer is at 291 right now, and we want to keep that thing cranking up as high as it'll go tonight. We just want to remind everybody, it looks like the auction is closed right now. So, but this level, you've got to help us crest over this next number. At $250, we're going to stay online with you while we continue to tell you about these opportunities. So at $250, if you can stretch, please consider making an extra gift to thank our club staff. These guys are working tirelessly day in and day out to keep our kids safe, to help them continue to learn and have fun, because ever since the schools closed in March, because kids still need to be kids, G.
Yes, they do, at all times. So this is an opportunity to give those extra gifts to those volunteers and those amazing folks that are out here that are inside of these clubs.
You know what? A lot of our staff, they just wanted to be here. When the club was open, they said, we want to come and be a part of the kids. So you know what? Give that $250 to keep these guys coming back and implementing our programs.
All right.
So, gee, these things, Patty, thank you for giving that $250. You guys, these are continuing to scroll in. Renard, we want to thank Autumn. Thank you so much for giving a custom dollar amount. don't forget to do that. G, tell us about our last level tonight.
We're almost at 300,000. We're at $293,000 as we bring the levels down to $100. I mean, sometimes I used to love baseball, and I'm gonna tell you right now, sometimes you just gotta take a $100 bill. You take a $100 bill, and you just ball that thing up. And then maybe you've already given tonight, and you're like, Fred, G, that's it, I'm done. No. This is the opportunity to grab that $100 bill, and you just go ahead, you wind up for that pitch, and you just go ahead right here.
And here's the wind up in the pitch. It's G. Scott for the mound, and there he goes!
Right down the pipe right now, 100. This covers one day of support for a working family who needs a safe place for their child to attend virtual school.
Who doesn't need that? Everybody.
This is it. This is your time to get one more again. Not one more time, one more again.
That's it.
One more again. $100.
I like that.
Absolutely.
See who's coming in. I mean, look at all these names down there. They are coming in.
Here it comes.
Kelly
right
and
now.
Steve Otis at $100. You know what? Everybody that's watching right now, just click over to the $100 level. Thank you, Taylor, for jumping in at $100. Everybody in the room right now has their phones out. It's crazy. Sarah's in at $100.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this one. They're making it happen.
Everybody's coming in with that $100. Just throw it right there.
Oh, man. Just
throw
keep
right
it going.
on the top right there.
You guys.
Or you can. We're in a basketball court right now. We can just dunk it. Dunk $100. Either way.
If I could see the goal. It's dark out there. Tammy and Larry, thank you for coming in at $100. You guys, you see your thermometer on there. $295, $624, and this is not even with our matching dollars. This is going to get crushed tonight. Keep those hundreds coming in. Keep those $250 stretch dollars coming in as well. If you gave it a higher level, come back in and make it happen.
Absolutely. Big thank you to Paige Peterson, and she just threw $100 right there on top of the pile. Once again, let's hear from some of our dedicated advisory board members and volunteers about why they support Boys and Girls Club of King County.
I love it.
Thinking about my daughter's experience at Boys and Girls Club, I think first and foremost what they gain is a sense of joy.
As someone who grew up as a Boys and Girls Club kid, I know from firsthand experience what it's like to grow up with this kind of love and support.
I've been working with the club for about 20 years, mostly because the club really filled a niche, for my family when my daughter was in kindergarten and first grade.
I support the Boys and Girls Club because it has made a huge impact in my family. My husband and I both work full-time, and having a place for the kids to go after school has been really important to us.
The kids at the clubs really do need a place like the Boys and Girls Club that they can go to, that's safe for them, that they can learn from, that they can feel a part of.
But even more so during this pandemic, to just see all of the amazing work that is being done by the Boys and Girls Club staff, the club boards, all of the volunteers.
And the best thing I like about the Boys and Girls Club is the way it was so dynamic and adapted so quickly.
All our kids are protected, all our kids are happy, all our kids are safe, and that every day they have a positive place to go, and that means Boys and Girls Club.
I love the club, I love the kids, and I'll do anything that I can do to help them have a better day, have a better week, have a better life.
Thank you for your support.
G and I have been blown away tonight by your generosity, your continued giving and donating. We want to give a big shout out right now to Lisa and Norm Bocci for $6,500. That's a custom amount, so keep getting in there. Any dollar amount that's right for you, and we just blew past 300,000, G. This makes me so pumped up because we have at least one more person at home who wants to make a special gift tonight, G, in honor of Sue Bird's 4th WNBA title at age 40 and making the hometown of Seattle right here proud. Seattle Storm co-owner Jenny Gilder would like to do what, G?
She would like to make a $32,000 gift to club kids and teens tonight.
Right here, right now, man, G.
So, Sue, if you're watching, surprise and congratulations on your historic win. You go, girl, and go Storm.
Unbelievable, G.
Hey, a big thank you to all of you for your incredible generosity this evening. With your help, the Boys and Girls Club of King County will continue doing whatever whatever it takes to make sure kids and families have healthy, successful futures, you are investing in our next generation of leaders.
Gee, we keep getting blown away by the generosity of everybody viewing out there. And I've got some breaking news. Not only are we over $302,000 right now, but we have a very special guest joining us in the studio right now. Folks, I want you to welcome to the stage with us Laurie Black, President and CEO of Boys and Girls Club, right here in the building. Woo! Bring it, Laurie.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so very much. This has been just an amazing evening. Thank you for showing up for our kids. Thank you for showing up for the teams in our clubs that are taking care of our kids. I don't mean to get teary-eyed, but thank you for all of this. This is just amazing. There's so much going on in our world today that just the fact that you're spending an hour with us is just an honor to be with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to these two guys behind me because they did awesome. And we just are so thankful for all of you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Laurie. I didn't even know Laurie was going to be here because she's like hosting a party tonight. Zoom party.
Zoom party.
That's
Zoom
right.
Party. I've been to a lot of Zoom parties, bro. I'm telling you, letting you know. Now, here's the deal. We're going to hop on over to that Zoom after party where Laurie will lead us in a toast and announce our 2020 Kids Fundraising total.
She's going to tell you a lot about the grand total with the matches and everything. And so far, can I say this number? We are at $401,676.
You see my face?
Whew. Not even this doesn't even count all the auction sales, you guys. So Laurie's going to have an update for you in that Zoom party. So please take a look at the screen. We're going to be sharing a link for that after party in the chat box. So, I can't believe we had such a good night, man. We got to go everywhere together here.
We do, man. Hey, a big thank you to you, man. It was fun. Loved hanging out with you. And a thank you for supporting our Boys and Girls Club.
I'm Fred Granados. This is G. Scott from the G and Ursula Show. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, keep donating. You can keep giving. Thank you. We'll see you tonight. See you on the after party.